Now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Starting off mostly clear, we got a lot of dry air here at the surface, which will help to keep the skies mainly clear throughout the day. Starting off in the mid-50s, it's cool enough you're going to want to grab maybe a jacket or something long-sleeved, but by this afternoon, we're transitioning back to that t-shirt and short weather. Once again, it's going to feel kind of like late spring, early summer as warm as it'll get. Looking at Doppler radar at 8:11 this morning, not really tracking anything within our area. Looking at the Tower Place, Tower Camp Monroe, you can see the sun definitely out and bright, and temperatures are still holding in the 50s right now at the Monroe Airport. 54 degrees, winds are currently calm, and dew points are in the upper 40s, lower 50s. For outdoor forecast, we'll see a lot of sunshine throughout the day. We'll be rising upper 70s and then pushing into the mid 80s for our daytime highs later this afternoon. Now looking at the big picture, we got high pressure that's moved off to the east. We have a disturbance up to the north, which is already sparking up some showers across the Ohio River Valley. Our frontal boundary, which will transition into the arclimus later on tonight, going into tomorrow, which will deliver us our next best chance for some showers, thunderstorms later on tomorrow during the daytime hours. So right now, area wide, we got 50, still got some 40s between Camden, El Dorado, 49, 48, lower 60s between Alexandria and Natchez. The dew points are still in the 40s and even the lower 50s. There's still dry air here at the surface, but that'll start to change as we get closer towards Thursday going to Friday when the winds start to come back out of the south. So you bust up forecast, we're in the 50s, but by this afternoon, like I said, it's that t-shirt short weather once again. Be very warm, and then tonight we're only going to fall back to mid-upper 50s for our overnight lows. So moving forward, this frontal boundary will be kind of the first of a series of disturbances we're going to see as we close out the final days of March. This boundary layer will move across the area tonight, and we'll see spark up of shower thunderstorms as we kind of go into tomorrow morning and throughout the daytime hours for Wednesday. High pressure moves off to the east, and we'll see our next round of shower thunderstorms rolling again out of the southwest as we head later on towards Friday night. As we remain unsettled from Friday onward into the weekend, there is still a chance we could see potential for some strong or severe thunderstorms that will roll through. There's kind of a broad area across a good decent chunk of the country for Sunday. We will narrow this down a little bit better as we get closer towards the weekend, but as of now, anywhere within the yellow, there's a 15% chance you could see severe storms. But like I said, that's going to get narrowed and pinpointed down a little bit better as we get closer towards the end of the week. So this afternoon, mid 80s, it's going to be very nice but very warm. Then for tonight, we hit those upper 50s, and by 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's when we see our next round of shower thunderstorms kind of start rolling through. We'll continue this into the afternoon hours. Once we hit 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, most of the rain is on out of here. Cloud cover will still linger, and we will see our next round of thunderstorms roll through on Friday night. As far as rainfall totals, heavier amounts near Shreveport up to the north along the I-30 corridor, but we could see up to a quarter to half an inch along I-20 between Ruston and as far east as Monroe. So tonight, a low around 59 degrees, clouds will start to move in. For tomorrow, that's when these thunderstorms will settle in across the area, and then by late week, expect more chances for rain and thunderstorms. Will be mainly in the upper 70s. We'll still see lower 80s over the weekend, and then through next week, Monday and Tuesday, clouds will still linger. Temperatures will still continue in mid 70s with lows mid upper 50s.